Thank you, everybody. For those I have not met, my name is Nick Frentz. I'm the state senator from District 19. I live in North Mankato. I want to start by thanking you for coming and applauding the advocates and speakers, especially our young people. The people of this state and this country are going to ask very soon, what did we do about climate change? And the question is no longer, how can we do this or that, but how can we not? 20 years from now, they'll look back on today, I hope, and say that was the start of a new direction. And I join with Representative Long in presenting the legislation in the Senate. It's Senate File 850. And I just want to say, look at where we've been. In 2007, when the last mandate was passed, people said, you can't do that. It's going to increase the price of electricity. The price of energy went down. In 2007, they said, they're going to cost us jobs. The number of jobs created in our clean energy economy is over 50,000. Think what we can do in the next 25 years. And the biggest one, and it is personal for many of us, climate change is a hoax, they said in 2007. That ship has sailed. We have an issue that we can address all together, and we should. This is a problem that we all share, and our solutions are going to be collaborative and all together, and this bill is exactly what we should do as a state and as a nation, to send a message that we are willing to be part of the solution. Now, I'm a Greater Minnesota legislator. I'm very proud of that, and I want to say a few things to my friends and neighbors from Greater Minnesota. This bill is good for us. We will put solar and wind on southern Minnesota farms. We will have northern Minnesota opportunities to build local electric generation and local energy efficiency. We will create jobs across the state, and that will be great for all of us. Where I live in North Mankato, I'm a member of Benco Electric, a classic and very well-run rural electric cooperative. I've talked to the executive director 3 times in the last week. This will increase the base load. We are going to drive electric generation. We are going to drive efficiency, and this will be good for Benco. It will be good for investor-owned utilities. It will be good for munis. We will do this together, and we will see jobs, we will see energy efficiency, and we will reverse the carbon production that we've got until we reach the goal of this bill, which is to become carbon-free in our energy generation. To those that say, well, this is too aggressive, I would make a few points. If you look at the resource plan submitted to the Public Utilities Commission, we are simply amplifying what the producers have already said they're headed towards. We have, for example, Xcel Energy talking about plans in Colorado that are not very different from the goals we're setting here. We're talking about joining with our utilities and joining with our energy producers to put an aggressive, bold statement out there that says Minnesota is going to lead again. And I look forward to joining everybody up here. Finally, I would say, where will we be in 2050? Well, I'd love to be still here in the Senate, but maybe that's a little bit of a stretch. Our children and our grandchildren are going to say, what did you do about climate change? What do we want to say as a state about the actions we took and the commitments we made? This file and the file in the House say we made a commitment to address climate change when others in leadership would not. And that will not only be good for us in climate change with energy, but to reestablish Minnesota as the leader that it has always been meant to be. And I look forward to joining my friends, my co-authors, Senator Housley, Senator Eaton, Senator Marty, and Senator Klein in the Senate. And I want to introduce to you now the author of the bill in the House and a driving force behind this legislation, Representative Jamie Long. Thank you.